Hey there, gamers. I'm Deadlogix, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to my epic journey of game development. I've embarked on an adventure to create a semi-open world game inspired by some of the greatest titles out there, like Genshin Impact, Sekiro, God of War,
That axe you got!
and many more. A little about me. I'm a game developer working for an amazing company here in India. In my free time, I'm diving into creating my own game to learn new things and level up my skills in game development. As you know from my previous video, I'm starting with just a little bit of knowledge in programming and game development, but I'm super excited to learn and grow along the way. In our last video, I mentioned my search for 3D art assets, knowing I didn't have funds to spare. But here's the amazing part. Deepesh, a friend from our YouTube community, stepped up to help. Check out his Instagram linked below. Remember when I told you all that I've been diving headfirst into game development? Well, it's been quite the ride. Just this month, I kicked things into high gear, starting off with perfecting the player mechanics. But before I could even think about that, I needed a roadmap, a way to keep track of my progress and stay organized. Enter Trello. It's been my trusty sidekick on this journey. What is Trello, you ask? Think of it as your virtual assistant, a web-based, Kanban-style, list-making application that keeps everything in check. Alright, let's dive into the player navigation system. I've been exploring Unity's latest gem, the new input system, and let me tell you, it's a game changer. This tool is like the Swiss Army knife of player movement, giving me the flexibility I need to map keys and handle inputs like a pro. Now, let's talk about control. Enter the mighty finite state machine. Picture this. It's like having a conductor orchestrating the flow of my player movement script. With different states like idle, move, attack, and interacting, each one dictates the overall vibe of my game character. But here's where it gets really cool. In each state, I've set up what's essentially a to-do list for my character. For example, in idle mode, if there's no input detected, my character seamlessly transitions between different idle animations, just like in Genshin Impact. And transitions? Oh, they're the secret sauce! It's the smooth handoff between states, where I can control what happens when my character switches gears. With custom entry and exit codes, I can ensure that the transition is seamless, canceling or executing specific actions as needed. In simpler terms, it's like choreographing a dance routine for my character, making sure every move is smooth and precise. So, with the new input system and the power of finite state machines, my game's navigation system is ready to rock and roll. In this action-packed adventure game, it's all about the combat and world exploration. Think of it like Indiana Jones meets Bruce Lee. Now let's talk about combat, my favorite part. I've been fine-tuning the player's attack patterns, ensuring they pack a punch that would make even the toughest enemies quiver in their boots. From swift strikes to power-packed combos, we're leaving no stone unturned in making sure every battle is as exhilarating as it gets. And speaking of power-packed punches, let me introduce you to the stars of the show, the Power Charge Attack and the Ult Attack. These bad boys are the crown jewels of our combat system. With a simple, generic implementation, all I need to do in the future is swap out the animations and VFX. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Who knew saving the world could be so convenient? Now, let's talk defense, because even the mightiest heroes need a shield to fend off those pesky enemies. Inspired by Genshin Impact, because who doesn't love a good inspiration, I've cooked up a shield system with a twist. Picture this. You whip out your shield, but here's the kicker. You can't just stand there like a statue. In this game, our shield system is more like a cheeky sidekick than an impenetrable fortress. When activated, it's not a free pass to take a nap. You've still got to dodge, dip, duck, and dive to avoid incoming attacks. The shield's got your back, sure, but it's more of a, hey, I'll take the edge off kind of deal. So, fellow adventurers, get ready to master the art of defense while keeping the action intense and heart-pounding. With our shield system adding an extra layer of strategy to the mix, every battle is a thrilling dance of offense and defense. Time to show those enemies who's boss. Alright folks, time to switch gears from player controls to the juicy stuff, healing, inventory, and all things lootable. But first up on the list, the illustrious healing fountain system. Picture this. You're knee-deep in battle, health bar dwindling, and suddenly, bam! You stumble upon a magical fountain that's practically begging to patch you up. It's like stumbling upon a free buffet after a long day's questing. Now, let's talk stories. Because what's an adventure without a little drama? Am I right? So, in my quest for the perfect story system, I stumbled upon a gem of a tutorial by Shaped by Rain Studios on YouTube. Let me tell you, this guy's tutorials are like finding buried treasure in the vast sea of the internet. I dove headfirst into learning the ropes of quest systems, and boy did I hit the jackpot. With the quest system in my arsenal, I cooked up some juicy story quests that'll make your jaw drop faster than a mimic in a dungeon. Whether it's two characters bantering away or a cinematic showing off the gameplay progress, it's all about keeping you entertained while you save the day. So fellow adventurers, get ready to embark on a journey filled with epic battles, magical healing fountains, and stories that'll leave you on the edge of your seat. And hey, if you spot me in-game, be sure to say hi. I'll be the one awkwardly dancing around the healing fountain. Adventurers, get ready to dive into the creation of our very first mini-boss. Now, let's get one thing straight. I may dream of crafting combat as jaw-dropping as Sekiro or God of War, but let's face it, we're starting with a tech-savvy limitation here, folks. But fear not, for with the power of my trusty finite state machine knowledge, I present to you our mechanical marvel in the making. Picture this. Gears grinding, pistons pumping. It's our very own mechanical monstrosity, straight out of the outer reaches of space. Well, sort of. Right now, it's just a humble cube. But hey, we all gotta start somewhere, right? This mini-boss may not be the most intimidating foe out there, but hey, every journey starts with a single step, or in this case, a single cube. So get ready to face off against our mechanical marvel, and show it who's boss. And hey, if you have any suggestions for names for our enemy team, I'm all ears. After all, we're in this adventure together. And there you have it, fellow adventurers. Our journey to bring this epic game to life is just getting started, and I couldn't be more excited to share every step of the way with you. But this is only the beginning of our grand adventure. Stay tuned for the next installment, where we'll dive even deeper into the world of our beloved game, unveiling more progress, challenges, and triumphs. Oh, and one more thing. Our game needs a hero, and who better to name them than you, our incredible viewers. Drop your suggestions in the comments below, and let's create a legend together. Remember, the journey to greatness is just beginning, and with your support, there's no limit to what we can achieve. Until next time, stay awesome, stay adventurous, and keep those dreams alive. See you in the next video.